All right, so this is a GPT. You can see it as an agent, which is connected to the internet. It is able to fetch information from the YouTube Data API to look for what has been working in my channel, and then create tailored ideas based on my ACP, a specific objective, and pretty much use chain of thought to create the best possible ideas. All right, so here I'm going to select a video ideas, and the great thing here is now that we received the information, we're able to use ChatGPT to really fine tune and check what is the best option. Boost your video content creation game super easily in a more dynamic way. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to enter here. I'm already in ChatGPT. I'm going to go to my GPTs and then create a GPT. And we are going to name this assistant for video content ideas. All right. So the only thing that we need from here is I'm going to duplicate this workflow so we can integrate a webhook into it. So I'll return here. I'm going to make myself smaller here. Okay. I'm going to clone and we're going to name it similarly. All right. So here I'm going to add a module and I'm going to add a webhook, custom webhook. So what I'm doing here is creating one, let's say URL, where our GPT can send the information and access to it. And I'm going to use the same name for the webhook. So this is the URL that is going to be generated. Okay. And then I just need to connect it here. And as you can see, the webhook is what triggers the whole workflow to run. Okay, awesome. So okay, everything looks good. We won't need to send an email because everything will be either sent or received by this GPT. So we're going to include a webhook response, and we're just going to parse the result that is the response from our GPT. Okay. All set. So now that we have this configured, we're going, and as you remember, we have set multiple variables. So we have the prompt, we have the channel ID, which is kind of hard-coded. It's my channel. And I'm just going to use copy the objective and the ICP just for the GPT to have a little bit more context to what we are going to do. So I'll open a notepad. And here we can actually, we can use a create. Help me to create a GPT that aids me in my video content ideas. You must consider this. Giving the ChatGPT all the information for kind of more the context to it. Okay, so when we enter here, I actually don't like that image that much. Okay, so meanwhile that is working, we're going to copy the webhook that we created here, and the one that we're going to use. And actually, I'm going to unlink this just for the sake of testing. Just going to include result. Okay, just to validate that it's working. Okay, that looks better. And then here is the tricky part. We're going to create a new action. And this is the part where we're going to connect to our make.com workflow. So you need to use a schema, which is kind of more complicated. But you can just click on here to use another GPT to create your schema. And here we're going to make a get. Why? Because it's not just a post, but we need to retrieve the information done by the workflow automation. Okay, so I'm telling that this actual GPT that I need to create the schema for a get using this webhook. And this, we just need to trigger the sending of that information. So that's it. Actually here, a list of video content ideas, it's expecting an array. So I'm just clarifying that the result is going to be text, like a string. It should say string or text. Yeah, string. Okay, awesome. Now that we have this, we're just going to copy this and we're going to include it here. And then we're going to click format. And that's it. The next thing that we need to do is to test this get video content idea. As you can see here, it's using our webhook and it's using this specific path that's for the webhook. So I'm going to click here. First, I'm going to run just this module to make sure that it's being received, and we're going to test. And then we should get this. I'm going to click. Okay, there. And we received some information. It's actually empty. So, because we did not send nothing, but let's connect the whole workflow. Now, if we click run here, we're going to run and we should expect to stop it. We should expect a result of okay. So I'm going to run it. And then, yeah, the API call has been completed. We're going to test it again. And then we should see okay. Yeah. The 200 response data accepted. So here I am making some adjustments. Let me just move this there. Here I need to make some adjustments because as I understand it's not receiving the information. Let's try it once again. So here what I'm going to do is format again, then we're going to test it. Yeah, it was not running. Okay, there. The result is okay. Also, exactly what we were sending here. So this now works. What we can do right now is I'm going to unlink this. I'm going to connect it to this specific workflow, which, by the way, this workflow is just get the top 5 videos in the last 30 days from my channels. You get the video details, the statistics, the description, the content details, and so on. It kind of parses all that data, and then it uses O1 preview to make like the whole analysis. And finally, it fetches information back to this GPT. So seems like we're ready to go. I'm going to publish it only for me, since my webhook is connected to data from my workflow. Okay, I'm going to click here. Assistant for video content ideas. Great. So this GPT should be able to search for the top 5 videos in the last 30 days of my channel, get video details from it, and then create tailored videos based on a given objective and specifically tailored to my ICP.
Just get video ideas. Okay, I need to run it completely start from scratch.
Alright, so this new GPT, which is an assistant for video content ideas, it uses actions, so it's connected to a Make.com workflow, and it has the ability to search in the YouTube API to get the top 5 videos from my channel in the last 30 days, to get all those video details, and then use O1 preview, use chain of thought. Alright, so hope this was valuable, and let me know what to think. Bye.